as a clay pot. And if you want a little bit of confidence in your work, you can get them on the top of it. And that's just a common clay pot, and I'm stood on it. It's on fire, on fire. Straight out of the workshop. truckloads to the place Hull and away up north Ashwin and that way on Durham, County Durham. They used to go in truckloads from the Littlethorpe sidings in those days, back a truck full, and the way it used to go, but so very, very little change left out of anything. There were 19 of us, what, with many of the clay, fettlers, passers, kiln setters, one thing and another. There was 19 of us working on the job. When I started here, I started for a fellow called Richardson. Well, he died shortly in the early 20s, I should say, around about 1920. Then it went to a company. Well, the company failed on it. And now my wife's father bought it as a place to retire onto. And he was unfortunate and didn't make it. And my wife inherited it to her family. And I've had the pleasure of running it since. Sixpence a cast for making them. Now you've got the 2.5-inch garden pot. It was 72 to the cast, so it's 72 to make for a sixpence. The 3-inch pot was 60 to the cast, the 3.5-inch pot was 50 to the cast, the 4-inch pot was 40 to the cast, the 5-inch pot was 30 to the cast, the 6-inch pot was 24 to the cast, the 7-inch pot was 18 to the cast, and so forth. It went forward like that. So if it was making 10-inch pots, there's a penny a pot for making it. Just for another 8 minutes, but I could make 5-inch pots in 3 minutes, and anything from £6 up to £9 I used to make off at 1 a minute. That's fast. Now don't say there's been much anything faster, but there's been bigger men than me. You understand what I mean? Could make bigger pot than me. Pottery makers of was the flower pot, but it just come like a crack. It's had a rough handling. It started with the soil block, then it went onto the peat pot, then onto the paper pot, and then onto the jiffy pot, and anything with a flipping garden pot. That's all there was wanting. And then plastics come, and of course that was the sign to get out of us hunger. lady shopping bag with a bit of tissue paper around it. You see, it's more or less waterproof, but the other one isn't. That's the pot that they want, it isn't waterproof for gardening. Lots of ball of pink hyacinths, like these chrysanthemum cuttings. That's another ball of hyacinths. A ball of daffodils. And this is a white cyclamen that someone's brought me in a plastic pot. I don't know what I didn't do this with it before, probably because he wanted it once it died. That's it. These dancers don't look that. Rubbish. This place, like what God was relying on garden pots, flower pots, everything like that, we used to make a vast amount of domestic pottery. Then the time came when the bread van was coming to the village. Well, the pension, baking pension wasn't wanted, the bread crop wasn't wanted for keeping the bread in, and they could get a casserole out of a tin, and all such as that. Well, that was a bashing again we took. And then at about the same time the milk wagon went to the farms, brought all the milk away to the dairies. Well, we used to make the milk bowl for settling in, the cream pot for the cream to go in, before then for butter making, and such as that, and of course that all went west. Never no one made drum on the iron pot. We managed for a few years on poultry. But I never left the place. I was always doing a little bit, and when the trade started to come back again, for these stuff, I was just in the right position to start it, and I found myself nearly all on my own, you know. There was nobody else left. All the potters round us had gone. Castleford, Halifax, right around the district, all the potters had gone. And you never seem to be alone, really. You're all the time producing something. Producing, and as long as you're producing something and something to look at, you seem to have company with that. That and meeting the people that's paying us visits now. We're getting them from all walks of life. well, they're very successful. I don't we never seem to have any coming along. They don't seem to be grasping it somehow. I was, first of all, passer or bench lad for a fellow called Simpson, and gradually worked up to a chap called Kitson. And when I saw the difference in the potters, I definitely intended to follow Kitson's footpath. He was a very good thrower, exceptional thrower, I should say. He was the man that could put the underweight onto the wheel and make a pot of it. And I tried to copy him, but I had always been myself loaded up with 60 pounds. I've never tried any further, I didn't want. I always thought I'd enough. But I think in my time in pottery, all the potters I've seen, I don't think there's been a man to touch Kitson. He was a great potter. A great thrower, we should say. He feared nothing, and he could bang them up too.
Well, I'm talking about God, he said he didn't tell me.
The man being the that's
It's David. Yeah. I don't really want to call it. No, I don't want to call it. Yeah, but that's two shallots.
That's the half pot.
That's the half pot, so 3/4, because they're no good in a two shallow thing, are they?
No.
And I like digging in the garden in the summertime.
Yes, you really want them for the day.
Well, what do you think I should put them in?
That's to be the half pot figures.
Well, it's better to see that they're on the surface today, aren't they? I mean, they don't go very far down.
Yes. gradually thin the clay out in a slight grip as you go it. It's touch on the time and feel. You can feel the run of the clay as you're going down. And then if you like, you can just put it off like that. And there's your snake. Quite harmless. I'll just put it as near the centre as I possibly can, you see. Just go straight up. Up over the bottom. Up the boy. Fasten that to the lid with the bottom, you see. And then I straighten the ball up. As you see, I'm sure again. The old function is a foregone thing really. This is a little decoration and they use it in alphabetic balls outside. Some people like them a lot better than the plain pattern. It's more French than anything. It was where I'd seen, one that I'd seen from France, and I had to copy it somehow or another, and that is how man is out. I had difficulty until I found out how to do it. You press the sponge on and make it kind of a blanche. You've got to fix them well in. There's no doors to go on. And then the next is with the fingertip. And it's nearly like a rope when you're finished. So I've only been doing it about the last 8-10 years. There's a lot of people asking for it everywhere now. They're wanting coffee cups and such as that, and coffee cups and saucers. Well, we really haven't the time to bother with them. It's a bit monotonous for us. But we do make a few friends, and that's it. But they keep coming. The friends is telling their friends, and they can keep us busy if they want it, but we don't want it. It's too monotonous, like you've got to make a little cup and then a small handle to pull out, got to make the saucer, dry them, set them, glaze them, there's all the bandits about such as that, and it didn't work bothering me. Give me the big stuff so you can fill it all with the kiln. Yes, it's a lot easier than the oak kilns, isn't it? It's temperamental in my opinion, like it. You can't do in electric kilns what you could do in the oak kilns, the old coal fire kilns. You could guarantee your stuff much better in those big wear. The old coal's follow it. But 4 to 5 tons in about 30 to 34 hours. Smoke. Sulfur, the lot. and 6 miles like this. And it's built on the Newcastle type. You see the flames go up the back, comes down through the floor and out to the chimney. So they've got it going up and coming down as well, the heat, you see. I designed a kiln for the use of fire in the garden pots more than anything else. And we got the rural industries to draw this here plan to scale for us. There was a gentleman come up from London, who it was I forget, and a pottery celebrity from Stoke, and the man from the rural industries at York. And by one of them I was told that they thought I was mad, because I reckoned up what weight the bottom wear of my pots was going to have to carry in the centre of the kiln. I said, yes, I had an idea, but I did. And he said, yes, he said it would have to carry 100 weight. And I said to him, I said, have you not seen greenware hold 100 weight? And he said, never in his life for anybody else. So I rolled a pair of pots out of the middle of the flue, and I put a piece of board on them so my foot didn't go through the base, and I stepped up on them. At that time I was 20 stone. I said, now I said, you can see it holding 20 stone, and I said, your weight that you said 100 weight, I said, I'll take a 4 stone weight in either hand while I'm on the top of you. And he said if he hadn't seen it, he would never have believed it. And to this day, I can still make the articles that will hold the same weight. Is the most useful thing there is, like, really, because there's so many uses, you see, but then you see, you go to the store where you use it, you can't tell whether you're drinking coffee, tea or cocoa out of it, in my opinion. I tried it, and I can't say that I like it at all. But we've stuck to the earthenware right away through, and we've had no difficulty in selling since all the others went to the war, so we're really not bothered about stoneware. This is what we call slipware. You see, another coat on the top of the body. But a lot of slipware is done through moulds to get a very, very fine shade, you see. That's all it is. Just to a mould, you get a very fine plaster, dries the moisture out and just leaves it coated clay. You leave it into a certain stamp. But nearly all pottery today is cups, saucers, plates, and every damn thing you can mention is pressed. What we call the saga press or something of that sort there. It just simply, all the painting and such as that, decorating done with transfers. I don't know how they're going on with teaching the pottery at the schools, because what I've seen of them is really the blind leading the blind, because there's no craftsmen amongst them. They've all been taught at the colleges and such as that, well, they are practical men, nothing to do as regards throwing. This is the right hand. The first knuckle on the first finger is the one that does the knuckling up, coming up after the lips. But the left hand is the hand that does the lifting, you see. And you carry the clay 3 times up on the ball of your hand. See? And then the final lift is done by the ball of the hand and the bent thumb. So, in which, you see, I've lifted that one. Well, after the centering, down the centering goes the thumb, and you force the clay out when you've tested the thickness of the base, and then you open out, running the clay back to fill the hole up, and then you start with the lift, and the lift is with your elbow on your hip, and you're thrusting at the clay, and letting the clay throw its weight at you more than anything counts. Not you throwing your weight at the clay, letting the weight throw the clay at you. After the first lift, we consider the right heavy work is done. We'll lift anything up to about 8 to 10 inches at the first lift. And then the second lift only lifts about 5 inches. You're taking more clay out of the base until you get a column. A column should stay around about 1 inch thick. And then you start with the knuckle on the other side as the clay is leaving you. All the rest of the job is you're lifting, and the whole job lot and shaping is done as the clay is leaving you. And the main lift is done with the clay lifting, meeting the heart. The control is on the top all the time. You've got to keep the control on the top, or you'll possibly get away with it. And more you fight at it, the more it can go away. But the actual shaping is all done with the left hand inside, forcing it down to a rim. We use the rim for a slight lift to get above your gauge, and then you've got to do the shaping, and the pot comes all the way down to the gauge. It's the way down to the gauge, you put the belly onto it. They can handle bigger stuff than what you've seen already, but